CiCi's Pizza. Is it just the kind of pizza that you pay $5 and jam as much down your throat as you can for your money? Or is it good enough to take home and have for dinner? We're going to find out tonight on Pizza Night. And welcome to Pizza Night. This is Brandon from the SAS, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, and it's Friday night, September 6th, 2013. And tonight, buffet to go. But first, you may have noticed that the SAS YouTube page has changed names. It is now known as SAS Snacks, replacing the old Brandon Reich tag that I've had for 100 million years. I figured it made a little bit more sense. I was offered the opportunity to be able to do that, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a go. So don't be confused. SAS Snacks is the same thing that you normally get from Brandon Reich. It's not a new channel, just a brand new and improved name. So, alright. Tonight I decided to go ahead and try out something that is normally tried in, or consumed rather, in buffet style. And that is CiCi's Pizza. And CiCi's Pizza, of course, is across the country. They have many, many outlets. They've been in our area now for a little more than 10 years. And they do a pretty good business over in the Bailey's Crossroads section of Falls Church, Virginia. They do also offer pizza to go. If you go to CiCi's, generally the buffet is about $6.99, but right now they're running a special for $5, so try to go ahead and get and take advantage of that while you can. Now, what I've noticed about CiCi's in the past is it's perfectly good buffet pizza. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But, you know, I'm not real sure what it would taste like as a take-home pizza, and I decided to go ahead and test out that very notion tonight. I went ahead and ordered 2 pizzas. You see 3 boxes, and there's a reason. Basically, because I ordered my 2 pizzas, they told me they'd be ready in about 20 minutes. I decided to go to the grocery store not too far down the strip mall and pick up a couple of items and come on back. When I came on back, it was right around the 20-minute time, and the lady behind the counter told me that the pizzas were coming out of the oven right then, and they'd be ready for me to go in a second. Well, about 10 minutes passed, and the manager comes out, and he goes, "Oh, man, wow, well, they put your pizzas out on the buffet. So maybe they're not used to people picking up pizzas? I don't really know. But you know what? The manager made it right. He gave me box number 3, and you'll find out what that is later on. But first, let's go to box number 1, and box number 1 is probably the most exciting of the boxes. As you see right there, it's a rather plain box, just 2 colors. You got your black and your cardboard color. I guess that's tan or brown in certain languages. But you got your racing tomato in a hurry to get your pizza here to you. Now, that may infer that they deliver, but they don't. You got to go pick it up. Pizza number 1, or box number 1, open that up and you say, what is that? Holy crap. That's not corn. Let's get a little closer. That's macaroni and cheese, ladies and gentlemen. Macaroni and effing cheese on a pizza. Now, it might not be the first time you've ever seen it. Tony's makes a grocery store line of macaroni and cheese pizza. And I've also reviewed a baked ziti pizza before, so not the first time pasta's been put on pizza, but it is macaroni and cheese pizza, which basically gives you pieces of macaroni and cheese on a pizza. There's no tomato sauce on there, just macaroni and cheese on the crust. Should be a pretty interesting little experiment there. Very interested to find out what that is. Pizza number 2 is a pepperoni and jalapeno pizza, because, of course, as you know, pepperoni goes on every pizza unless it's a specialty pizza. So, specialty pizza, no pepperoni. Regular pizza has pepperoni, and it's also got jalapenos on it, guys. So it's going to be a little bit of a spicy pizza. I like that a lot. Now, that's not to say that pepperoni can't go on a specialty pizza, but it's not on this one. And we'll get to box number 3 in a minute. But I'm real hungry. I just dropped the hot sauce on the floor. It didn't break, guys. That was it hitting a coin or something. I'll get that later on. Real hungry. All I've had today to eat is about a half of a cup of soup. And that's not quite enough for a big growing boy like me. So let's get this review underway. All right. Pick it up. That's the 420 slice. You know that. Nice flexible crust. Look on the bottom of the crust. Interesting bake to it. It's got little dots all over it because it's put on these little airy trays that go through a conveyor oven to give you a nice quick cook. But anyway, go ahead and take a look at their relatively boring box while I take a bite. That's pretty cool. All right. All right. Now, the 420 slice of the pepperoni and jalapeno. I think they actually call this a zesty pepperoni when they put it out on the buffet. Things are falling apart in here. Sorry. One-handed filming is always risky. Big old pile of jalapenos right there on the front. Couple of nice pepperonis, good sized pepperonis. This one's about to try to escape. I think I'm going to toss these jalapenos around a little bit so they're not quite all at the forefront. There you go. A little bit better jalapeno, or jalapeno that is, dispersion. Alright guys, keep looking. I'm keep biting. Alright, now, box number 3 was what was given to me as a consolation prize for having to wait for my pizza for so long. One thing that you always get when you go to CiCi's, when you're done, or hey, before, you're an adult, you don't have to eat dessert after, is their dessert stuff. They have a dessert pizza, and they've also got cinnamon rolls. And I got these cinnamon rolls 100% free. By the way, the pizzas were $10 for the two. Not a bad deal for 2 medium pizzas. But these are cinnamon rolls. As you can see, there's tons of ooey gooey icing on top. That creamy white junk looks very good. The cinnamon rolls themselves, tight little wads of dough rolled up with some cinnamon on top and that creamy white junk glaze. They smell absolutely heavenly. There's no way I'm going to be eating all these cinnamon rolls. I might only finish off like, one row of them or something like that. So guys, you guys are having cinnamon rolls at work tomorrow. What do you know? Alright, take a bite of the cinnamon roll. Take a look at the creamy white chunk. I'm taking a bite. Oh, there goes the peppers. I caught them though. Decadence, my man, decadence. Had a little mishap there and dropped the phone with my greasy fingers. Oops! Well, you're getting 2 parts, I guess, tonight, huh? A little bit of a cut action going on there. Alright, let's talk about the pizza. But first of all, happy birthday, cameraman Alex. Salute, my man. I'll see you tomorrow at work. Also, going to have a contest a little bit later on. Hopefully I'll remember to tell you about that. Macaroni and cheese pizza. Really, really good in terms of the macaroni and cheese on the top. The pasta was a little bit firm because it was baked after it was boiled, I suppose. But it tasted pretty good. Really cheesy. I mean, as indicated by the name macaroni and cheese. The cheese was a fairly basic processed tasting cheese, but it's pretty good nonetheless. No sauce on there, like I said. The crust on CiCi's pizza is probably the weakest part. It's passable. It's passable, and it could have passed as frozen pizza as well in terms of the crust. I used to think actually that the CiCi's pizzas were just frozen template pizzas that they put into their conveyor oven and they were done, but apparently they do actually top them there, so that's pretty cool. But their crust lacks a little bit to be desired on the crust. The pepperoni on that second one was pretty good, and the jalapenos, though, however, were pickled. I don't like pickled jalapenos as much as I like fresh jalapenos, but what can I say? It is what it is. Altogether, I guess I would go ahead and have to give the macaroni and cheese pizza a 3/4 thumbs up because it's really strong, and it's strong enough to get past the rather mediocre crust. As for the pepperoni and jalapeno pizza, I'm only going to go a half of a thumb up because of the pickled pepperonis, pickled Jalapenos, that is, not pickled pepperonis. That pickled pepperoni would be disgusting. Anyway, because of the pickled jalapenos and the substandard, not substandard, but rather mediocre plain crust, I'm going to go ahead and give them a half of a thumb up on the pepperoni jalapeno pizza and a 100% thumbs up on the free cinnamon rolls. They'd be thumbs up if I paid the $4.99 or $6.99 or whatever it is that they actually cost at the store. Anyway, real good products. So 3/4 thumbs up on the macaroni. Pepperoni and jalapeno gets half of a thumb up and a thumb up on the hot gooey cinnamon rolls with creamy white junk upon them. Alright, I mentioned that there's going to be a little bit of a contest. This is for members of the SAS Facebook page only. So join the SAS Facebook page if you want to take part in this contest. All you have to do is answer a simple trivia question. And that trivia question is, what was the very first pizza that I ever reviewed? Might be a trick question, guys, so do your research and check into the SAS archives and see what you can find out. What was the first pizza I ever reviewed? If you correctly guess the proper pizza, you will receive an awesome prize. And that prize is a slice of Pizza Hut's garlic bread pizza, vintage July 13th, 2012. I don't know if you can see the date on the baggie, but it has been in my freezer since July 13th, 2012, when I actually reviewed this garlic bread pizza, which, if I remember correctly, I termed kind of unimaginative or whatever. No big deal. But if you do guess the pizza correctly that I reviewed first, and you are a SAS Facebook page member, you will win this slice of garlic bread pizza. Now, I'm not going to send it in any dry ice or anything like that, so you won't be able to eat it, but I will autograph it, and you will have a long-lasting relic to remember me by. Alright, so join the SAS group, enter the contest, follow me on Twitter, at Brandon Reich SAS. Remember, the YouTube channel page has changed to SAS Snacks. Catch me on Tuesday for On the Road. I'm going to look for the legendary Ciabatta Jack. I've heard he's around these parts, and he's an ornery sucker, and I'm going to find out what he's got to say. Also, Sunday there's going to be another snack brief or quick chips emanating from the Studio 46 tapings that we do about once a month. Hope you enjoy that. So, like I said, join the SAS page on Facebook. There will be a link down in the description below. Happy birthday, cameraman Alex. Enjoy. And you'll enjoy some cinnamon rolls tomorrow, I'm sure. Also, subscribe to the SAS page, SAS Snacks, on YouTube. Like the videos. You don't like the videos, don't watch the videos. In the meantime, in between time, thanks, CiCi's. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.